Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters who study Islamic studies. Today, inshallah, we're gonna deal with chapter 3 entitled Allah is the giver of life. And in Arabic, it is the name of Allah, which is المحيي. 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 Okay, let's see. Where does a chicken come from? Where? من أين؟ 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 A chicken. دجاجة. دجاجة. Come from. تأتي من. من أين تأتي الدجاجة? It comes from an egg. It comes from. تأتي من. It comes from. From means من. An egg. بيضة. An egg. بيضة. Where does an egg come from? Where? أين? An egg. بيضة. Come from. تأتي من. من أين تأتي البيضة? It comes from a hen. It comes تأتي from من a hen. الدجاجة. إنها تأتي من الدجاجة. So here it is just the cycle of a chicken. Okay, so the chicken comes from an egg and the egg comes from another hen. Where does a hen come from? Where does a hen come from? من أين تأتي الدجاجة? Where? Where? أين? أين? A hen. A hen. دجاجة. دجاجة. Allah made it out of nothing. Allah made it out. خلقها. 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 Here, made means يصنع, but in the context it means يخلق. Out of nothing. من اللا شيء. من out of nothing. لا شيء. Nothing. لا شيء. So when the egg comes back to the hen, the first hen ever, it just was made by Allah from nothing. Where do you find an apple? Where? أين? Do you find? Find. تجد. تجد. An apple. An apple. تفاحة. تفاحة. An apple fruit. ثمرة التفاحة. Fruit means فاكهة. 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 It grows on an apple tree. It grows. إنها تنمو. Grows. تنمو. On an apple tree. On. على. An apple tree. على شجرة الفاكهة. إنها تنمو على شجرة الفاكهة. Where did the apple tree come from? So the apple grows on the tree. So what about the tree? It comes from another apple tree. So the apple tree comes from another means أخرى. أخرى. شجرة تفاح أخرى. Another apple tree. Apple tree. شجرة تفاح. Tree means شجرة. شجرة. تأتي من another. It comes from. تأتي من another apple tree. Where did the apple tree comes from? So the another apple tree, where does it come from? من أين تأتي? Where? أين did the apple tree come from? تأتي. Allah created it. Out of nothing. Created it means صنعها. صنعها. Create means صنع. ed in the past means صنعها. Out of nothing, like we said before, nothing means لا شيء. So here as well, the first ever apple tree was made by Allah out of nothing. Okay, next page. You can ask these questions. You can ask. You can. تستطيع. Ask. And تسأل. تسأل. These questions means أسئلة. هذه الأسئلة about all things and try to give an answer. And try وتحاول تحاول to give an answer. Give تعطي an answer إجابة. So you can ask these questions and try to give an answer. This will show you that everything has a beginning. So we go back to the hen example and the egg and the apple tree. So you find out that every single thing comes to a beginning, somehow certain beginning. And that beginning was created out of nothing by Allah. And that everything has an end. So yeah, everything has an end. The tree will die, the chicken as well, but not so with Allah. لكن but not so ليس الوضع كذلك with Allah, مع Allah. He has no beginning, He has no end. So Allah has no beginning, no end. He exists with no beginning and no end. Beginning means بداية. End means نهاية. No beginning, لا يوجد بداية. No end, لا يوجد نهاية. Allah is the living one. This is the name of Allah, which is Al-Hayy. The living one means Al-Hayy. And Allah is the giver of life. Giver of life means Al-Muhyi. So these are two names of Allah. When you look at the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, whom do you think of? When عندما look at تنظر إلى you أنت at the sky السماء, the sun الشمس, the moon القمر, like we know before, that is لام التعريف or the definite pronoun ال. And the stars النجوم, whom do you think of? من الذي تفكر فيه به من whom من. When you see the trees عندما ترى الأشجار trees الأشجار and mountains الجبال birds الطيور and animals الحيوانات fish الأسماك and oceans المحيطات whom do you think of? من تفكر به. So when you look at this the marvelous creation in the world, whom do you think of? Whom do you think? The one who just created all of this out of nothing, who created the beginning of everything? Allah, of course. Allah created Adam. Adam was different from animals and plants in many ways. Allah created Adam, the first person ever on earth. Adam was a man. He was a human being. Okay? He was the first man. أول إنسان. Here man means human. إنسان. The animals and plants can't think the way we can. Animals, الحيوانات and plants, النباتات cannot, لا يمكنها think. تفكر the way we can, بنفس الطريقة التي نفكر بها. They can't talk. لا يمكنهم التحدث or أن يتحدثوا. Here talk أن يتحدثوا, the verb. But Adam could do these things. لكن Adam could do, استطاع أن يفعل these things, هذه الأشياء. So here Adam is different from plants and animals and other Allah's creation because he was gifted. He was a man who was able, human, was able to think and speak. But Allah could do these things. Allah gave him the gift of speech. Allah gave him أعطاه the gift, هبت the gift of speech التحدث or الكلام. He gave him the gift of mind. Mind here العقل to think with. ليفكر به. Allah أعطاه هبة العقل ليفكر به. Allah is the giver of life. Who made the whole world? Allah made the beautiful earth. Earth here means الأرض. الجميلة. Beautiful means الجميلة. He filled the earth with many beautiful things. Filled ملأها. The earth here it is meant with many beautiful things. أشياء جميلة. So now with the questions. First question, Allah has a, so everything has an. Number one, everything has a beginning. So everything has an end. But not so with, yes, Allah. Here are two names of Allah. Allah is the living one. Al-Hayy. Allah is the giver of life. Al-Muhyi. Write down 3 things you can do but plants can't. First one, I'm a man, means I'm a human. I can talk. I can think. Who has given you these gifts? Allah has given me these things. Color the following. Allah is the giver of life, or Al-Muhyi. Thank you for taking the time to study with me. Please like, share, and subscribe so you can support my channel so I'm able to do more and more videos. Thank you for taking the time. Jazakumullahu khairan. Thank you. See you next time. مع السلامة.